Alrighty, here we are back at it again in the Formula Renault 2.0 on iRacing around Road Atlanta, this time for week 5 in the Formula Renault 2.0 series. It's a tough track, it's an awesome track and one I really enjoy in this car especially. It's quite rigid, so you do have to get used to that, especially going over the curbs. It's not the easiest, but as per usual guys, if you do enjoy the video and it helps you, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Anyways, here we are then going to start the lap of Road Atlanta. The lap itself is a 118.378, so the lap is fairly decent and it's quite a clean lap, so hopefully you're going to be able to learn some tips and tricks from it. Anyway, coming up towards turn 1, don't look at the braking boards, look at the concrete on the left hand side, get a little bit of braking. You don't need to slow the car down too much, you need momentum through turn 1. Shifting from 7th down to 5th, getting as much power as you can on exit, ready for turn 2. For turn 2, you want to take a slight lift so the rear doesn't actually become too loose as it directly leads onto the blind corner of turn 3. You want to take turn 3 in 4th gear, aiming for the white bit of the curb on the inside. You can really take that curb on the inside even with the rigid suspension in this Formula Renault 2.0. It is a very tricky corner, that's for sure, because you're turning left as you're about to turn right and the rear can easily snap loose just if you take a bit too much throttle over turn 2. For turn 5, you're going to brake just after the curb starts on the right hand side, shifting from 6th down to 4th, aiming for the yellow line on the inside of the apex, making sure you don't go over the apex because it forces you wide onto the outside of turn 5, which is incredibly bumpy and will lose you time if you go over that far in this car. Turn 6 and 7 is basically a double apex right-hander. For turn 6, you're going to be braking just after the first white line on the track, braking from 6th down into 4th gear, using a bit of throttle and brake application to get more front end bite of the car to turn in. Once the front end of the car's bitten, you're going to be on full throttle for a split second before you're shifting down into 2nd gear, clipping the apex on the inside nicely, getting on throttle as soon as you can, letting the car run out wide, but not too wide because over the curb on the exit you will bottom out slightly, therefore you're going to lose some time. That part of the track is very tricky. You really got to use the brake for the first part of the corner to turn it in on that little bit of camber that you have for turn 6. Turn 7 is basically all on field. There's no braking markers. It's a tough corner to absolutely nail. Although turn 7 is difficult to nail consistently, so is the final chicane of turn 10A and turn 10B. Turn 8 and 9 are on the back straight, which is stupid, but they're on the back straight anyway. You're going to brake for turn 10A just after the first white line on the circuit. You're going to brake from 7th down into 3rd gear, taking as much curb on the inside as you can. Need to get the car in the middle of the circuit so you're able to get a good exit through turn 10B on the run down to line through turn 11 and turn 12. The chicane is really hit or miss. You just got to make sure you take as much front first curb as you can and position the car nicely in the centre of the circuit to get you good rotation for the second part of the chicane. It's difficult, but the more you do the chicane, the more you'll learn the line around that and how to take it for yourself. You might even need a little bit of brake to get that extra bit of rotation for the second part. I haven't actually experimented with that in the Star Mazda. I never did that. I've always just used the throttle to turn it in. But as usual guys, if this lap has helped, I hope it has. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. I'm going to leave the full lap coming up now, so I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to upload some Dirt Rally soon, so see you guys later.